I hope you're well and having a really lovely day today, and Happy New Year! It's 2016! What's happened? It's so strange. I have this every single year when the year changes, even though it's just literally like a chronological thing. It's just so weird that it's a new year. But it's January, it's 2016, and I'm doing a what I got for Christmas video, and it's exciting because I like these videos. I have to do the disclaimer that every YouTuber does that says, I'm not bragging, this is just what I got for Christmas from my family and friends. I'm very grateful obviously, and I love my presents. But if you're watching this video, it's probably because you like these videos too. I didn't get too many things that are overly exciting this year. Obviously I got lots of lovely gifts, but it was all kind of stuff I needed. Money and chocolate. I got a lot of chocolate, mostly that I've eaten, so I can't show you that. Money that's gone on my Euros for my Disneyland Paris trip. Now you know you're an adult when you get a main present from family or your parents that is like a life essential adult thing. I got a sat nav from my dad, TomTom, which is specifically for my car, which is a Fiat 500. The actual TomTom is in my car and it's raining, so I didn't go and get it. I already had a sat nav for my car, but it was quite an old one, and I didn't like having it like suction mounted on my window and having the wire hanging down. In the Fiat 500 on the dashboard there's a little socket that you can plug the Fiat's own brand sort of sat nav into, so my dad kindly got me that because he knew that I wanted one that was going to last me a very long time and is Bluetooth connected and kind of high tech and fancy. It's just very nice to have an updated sat nav. I'm quite a tech person with things like that, so I very much enjoyed it. My dad also got me this jumper, which is just a khaki, kind of like ribbed, would you say? That word kind of makes me cringe a little bit, but that sort of ribbed effect jumper. It's from Topshop and it's just completely plain and khaki. My dad always tries to buy me clothes, and it's 50% always stuff I like and 50% stuff I have to exchange, and he's very aware because he has interesting taste. So this jumper was a winner. He also bought me a shirt from Topshop, which I wasn't keen on, and he said I was all good to swap it. And my dad's two sisters also gave me Topshop vouchers as well, so I basically have lots of credit to spend in Topshop. I did go in there the other day and I bought one thing, which is this navy, I guess, jumper as well. As you can see, I'm basically into plain jumpers at the moment. It's plain navy and it's just got this kind of paneling effect on the side, and I think it's part cashmere, which is good because it's very soft. It's just the kind of thing that I know I'm gonna like it every cold season that we get now. I find myself buying things and not liking them within like 2 months, so I'm trying to stop doing that and instead sort of buy better quality things and kind of more investment things. I swapped the shirt and used one of my Topshop vouchers towards this. My nan's brother, which I guess is my great uncle, gives me chocolate every year, and this year it was buttons, and I've actually I was gonna eat this afternoon, so I made the tear, and then I was like, no Ellie, keep it so you have some chocolate to show for your Christmas video because everything else has been eaten. So buttons, which I will eat probably in about 20 minutes. And he also gave me some money as well because he'd rather give me money for me to buy something I like. Part of it has been put towards Euros for my Disneyland Paris trip, and the other part I used to buy this jumper, which is a Phase 8 jumper. And Phase 8 is something that I used to mostly associate with like my nan and my auntie, a kind of more grown-up person's clothing, but there's actually a Phase 8 concession in the shop I work in, and I saw this jumper when it was full price like 3 months ago, and I really liked it. It's a cashmere, just grey jumper with like cuffed sleeves and this, I don't know what this sort of neck is called, but this kind of neck, and I really liked it, but it was too much money. I think it was like £100 full price, and I was like, there's no way I'd spend that on a jumper. And then it went down to I think 60, and I got staff discount on it as well, and I used my Christmas money, so now I have a really high quality lovely grey jumper, which is very nice as well. So I'm now very stocked on jumpers for the foreseeable future. My nan that I live with very kindly gave me money as well towards my Disney trip. Obviously my family know that I go to Disney a lot now, so they're helping me fund it. And she also very kindly got me the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place High Cover Concealer in extra light because I'm so pale. And the Estee Lauder lady in the shop I work in told her that I want this because I regularly swap across to her counter and use this, and it just comes in a very nice little compact, and it's just basically a concealer that's got high coverage. It's part of their double wear range, which is their most sort of strong wearing high coverage range that they do, and it's very good for when you've got blemishes or just something that you really need to cover up. On Christmas Day I went to my auntie and uncle's house, and my auntie's dad was there as well. This is where it gets a bit confusing, and he always buys me a gift when he sees me for Christmas, which is very kind of him because obviously I'm not related to him really, but he's a very generous person. And he got me a room diffuser, which is Sweet Pea and Freesia from Laura Ashley. It smells so good even in this little packaging. My table or tree present, whatever you want to call it. We call it table presents in my family. We get like a little token present that's on the table as we eat our Christmas dinner, and mine, as it is every year, was some Lindt Lindor chocolates. I'm holding the lid down, but in all honesty I've already opened it up and started eating them. My last non-Disney related present to show you was from my auntie and uncle, and I actually asked for this because I saw it online and I was like, that looks really good, but it's not something I'd probably spend the money on myself. And then I went in store in Marks and Spencer's and I saw it, I tried it on and I was like, oh my goodness, yes please. And it is a dressing gown, and this is kind of when you know you're growing up, when you ask for things like sat navs and dressing gowns. But it is the greatest dressing gown I've ever owned in my entire life, and it is from Autograph at Marks and Spencer's, but it is literally the softest thing I've ever felt in my entire life. Like, I've basically been living in this. This bit is amazing, and it's got a hood as well, and it's just the coziest, nicest thing I've owned in a very long time, and I'm very, very chuffed with it. I've been wearing it a lot, basically living in it. The last couple of things I have to show you are Disney related, because obviously I always get Disney related things. The first one is from my dad's mum, my other nan, and she actually gave me credit to spend in Primark, and that came at the perfect timing because there's a top in there that I saw and I was like, I need to find this top, so I went on a mission, and it is this grey Beauty and the Beast top that says tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, and it's only the second Beauty and the Beast top that I've ever seen in Primark, and I love it. It's just so good. I love that it's grey, I love grey, and I love that it's rose gold, and it's got Belle and the Beast and Mrs. Potts and Chip on there, and it's just so lovely. When I went to get it from the Lakeside Primark, they're normally quite good with their Disney stuff there, but they only had like 5 size 6s and 1 size 10, so I pretty much grabbed the size 10 and ran because I was like, this is mine and I'm keeping it forever, and I'm so chuffed with it. So I've got a bit of credit left to spend in Primark, but I'm very glad that she gave me that gift card for Christmas because it meant I got to buy this top. I'm not the greatest at jewellery, and I mostly kind of wear normally rose gold toned things. Sometimes I wear silver, but mostly rose gold, simply because my watch and my Alex and Ani bracelets are the rose gold kind of tones. I do have some silver Mickey studs that I do love wearing when I go to Disney, but I wanted some rose gold ones and I didn't know if they were a thing. The first place I actually went to look for some was Disney Couture, and I struck gold, pardon the pun, straight away, and I found some rose gold Mickey studs, and I asked my brother to get me them for Christmas, and he did, and I'm very happy with them because they're the kind of thing that I can wear pretty much every day actually, and they're kind of subtle enough that not everyone's going to see them. I still know they're there, so it's like wearing a little bit of Disney in your everyday life, and they're cute for when I do go to Disney as well. This year Chelsea and I actually bought each other's Christmas presents in front of each other in October when we went to Disneyland Paris. I bought her a Cogsworth clock and she bought me 3 of the Christmas Traditions Jim Shore figurine tree decoration things that I really wanted. The first one is a Cogsworth, and all of them have like little Christmassy things on them, so I don't think I'll keep them out all year round. That way they're kind of special when I bring them out at Christmas, and they're also well made as well. Always are, the Jim Shore figurines, and I absolutely love them, and they've all been on my Disney tree this year. My nan actually kind of let me turn the tree into a Disney tree, which I really enjoyed doing. I went from having like 2 Disney ornaments to like 8 or 9 of them this year, which was very cool. The second one is a Lumiere, and he has a garland around his arms, or candlestick arms, whatever you want to call them. I love the expressions on their faces. They're so like realistic and very animated. And the last one is a Mrs. Potts and Chip, and I think it's also very lovely. I love that Chip's on there as well. It's kind of like a double whammy, and they're just the cutest tree decorations, and I'm very much in love with them. So thank you, Chelsea, for my Christmas present. One of my lovely subscribers, Deb, very kindly asked if she could send me something, and she sent me this parcel which had loads of really lovely personal things in, and I'm not going to show you all of them because they are kind of handmade and special, but one of them is the tree decoration that I think I must have said on Twitter or Periscope or something that I really wanted, and she bought it for me, which was so kind of her, and it is the ornament of Beast in the bath, and I love this so much. I think it's the coolest thing, and it's in that scene kind of just before they're getting ready for dinner, before they have that dance and everything, and I just love it because that is my facial expression most of the time, especially when the alarm goes off in the morning. I just love it. So Deb, thank you so much for giving this to me. You're very, very kind. The last Christmas present I have to show you is probably the most special because it means so much, and it's from the lovely Rachel. She's been following me for quite a while actually. I've always know her when she pops up on Instagram or Twitter or in the comments of my videos. I'm very familiar with her, and we've been talking for a very long time, and she's just a very, very sweet lady, and she went to Disney World not long after I got back actually, and she messaged me to say that she'd got something for me, and when she told me what it was, I actually cried, and it is a chip cart. I'm so grateful because this is the one thing from Disney World that I couldn't get when I was there that I was desperate for, and the one thing I wanted before I went, knowing that that was the main thing I wanted, and they were sadly out of stock when I was there. So I am just beyond grateful to Rachel. Thank you so much for getting him for me and for sending him to me, because he is the cutest thing ever and I am absolutely in love with him. He's absolutely gorgeous, he's beautiful, he's so well made, and he is like an actual mug. You could drink out of him if you want to, but I'm keeping him in my Beauty and the Beast themed corner of my room next to my Cogsworth and my Lumiere and all the other things I've got over there, and I'm just in love with him. I think he's the cutest little thing. His little face, I'm just so in love. So Rachel, thank you so much because you made my Christmas with this. That is all of my Christmas presents I think for 2015. I have one more thing to show you which isn't a Christmas present, but I'm very happy to finally have a new vlogging camera. Yay! So it's not a Christmas present, but my dad very kindly helped me out with getting one because it's that time of year at the moment where I don't have money to spend on things like this. So I'm very thankful to him for helping me to get a new vlogging camera so I can vlog when I'm in Disney and just vlog in general, because when my vlogging camera broke, I was at that point where I wanted to vlog more and vlog my life in England and the UK and London and my weekly life and share it with you all. Then the camera died, but now I have a new one. It is the Canon G7X, and I'm not the greatest with cameras. This is the one that most YouTubers use I think at the moment. It's the one with the flippy out screen, which is great so you can see yourself when you're vlogging, but I think it's going to be hard to not look at the screen when I have it, but I'm very impressed with it so far. I've not used it much, to be honest, because I've not had anything to film as yet, so the January vlogs, whenever you see them, will be the test of the quality. And yeah, so I'm very, very happy to have this, and it means I can continue vlogging for you guys, which is a very, very good news. So yes, the new love of my life is my new camera. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you had a really great Christmas and that you had really lovely times with your family and friends, or whatever it is that you did, and you ate lots of food and had fun, and that you had a really great New Year as well. I passed 10,000 on Christmas Day, which was the best thing. It happened Christmas Day morning and I cried, and that was just the best Christmas present ever. So if you're one of those people, thank you so much, because you made me very happy Christmas Day morning when I cried and I hit 10,000, and to be at that point is just amazing. So thank you so much. It means the world, and I love you all very much, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye!